Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back, and another bit of video on the Audi. I've just received some post, so obviously I have to see if it works. What is it? We'll see. As you'll have seen from the title, it's to do with these bad boys, and I don't mean my hand, I mean those wheels. So, an issue we had about getting them to fit, well, I'll show you. The bolts. I just need the wheel. Not I need it, I physically need it. If you know the Audis are 5x112 as a fitment PCD, and the wheels are a 5x100, not ideal, so they needed adapters, so I got adapters. The adapters then fit to the hub, and the wheels then fit to the adapter. But the thickness of the adapters on the front is 15mm, so that means that the thickness of the wheel plus the thickness of the adapter gives you the thread depth of what you have to play with, otherwise it goes through and it hits the hub. You see what I'm saying? You following me so far? And now the problem is, with the 15mm and the wheels, I went for smaller ones. Instead of the 32s that came on the car, I went down to a 27, and this is what we're stuck with. We have the 27's on. I'm not really sure I can drive like that. So, I need to see how far out the back of the wheel I'll show you. This is one of the front adapters, 15mm. So I'm going to attach it directly to the wheel itself so we can see how far out the back of this plate the wheel bolts are sticking, because that shows how much too long they are. Man, English, but you know what I mean. Makes sense? Good. So the answer is not a fucking great deal, but it's enough. Enough all round that it causes that wobble. I'll show you. See, you can see the predicament I'm in is that it's not a lot, but it's enough. Because obvious reasons, that's supposed to be flush up against where? The hub, and it's not. So quite simply, that just won't do. So how do we fix this? We've got two options. These are 27s, I could go for the 24s. 24s I reckon would clear it, I'll measure it, but I think the 24s would clear it. So I need to order 10 24mm threaded, 24mm length thread bolts, and have to wait for them to arrive. Or I could just chop them down with an angle grinder. I mean, I'm gonna order some. I mean, just for testing purposes, I might do it, but you know, I need to order some. But what did arrive was the rears. So the rears are a 20mm, yeah, 20mm. So 20mm on the rear, so that means thick. So that means they're 5mm thicker than the fronts. So if they're too big by whatever mil they are.
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna now take these off, test them on the wheels to see in the same way I did with that one. Is this making sense so far? I'm hoping it's making sense. Let's test these out. So you can see with the 20s, we don't have an issue. I mean, that's quite clear. There's no protruding of that bolt whatsoever with the 27s. So that works. Let me just try it on the front of the car just to see. Maybe 20s all around. Do you have to buy bolts or adapters? Let me see. I'm trying to rush to get this done because I've got about no time. I'm heading to the mountains, and you'll see that in a video maybe before this one, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, that's coming. But let's have a look at this. I'm undecided. You let me know. So this is with the 20s on. You know, I know it's so hard to tell because it's gonna tuck some when it drops, right? Because, you know, the wheel goes like that when it's lifted, so when it drops, it's gonna tuck slightly. But that might be what it's needed. Like a 20mm round with a bit of girth might just be the answer. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. But what I am going to do, because I'm impatient and I think that's amazing, I'm going to take these off and put them on the back, because I want to see what it's like when the rear is dropped. So I'm going to quickly attempt to do that quickly. I have like 10 minutes. I think this tyre's got a flat spot, guys. What do you think? I'm not sure that that's how it's supposed to be. So that's the spacer on, or the adapter, whatever you want to call it. Let's get the wheel on. Ta-da! I think that, from a sticking outy point of view, it's going to be sweet. But let's see. Let's drop it. Slowly, Ross. Slowly. What do you reckon, boys? I mean, it's close, right? It's close. But I reckon that it's pretty much perfect fitment. It just needs a bit of a drop. Like, I'm sure it will drop when the handbrake settles a bit, but you know, we've got about 3 fingers in there. We want to have a bit less than that.
What did you say?
Maybe tweet. Look at that. Come on, people. That's fitment. Maybe. I mean, that's pretty bob on. I reckon that's going to look absolutely quality. Shall I quickly do the other? I'll quickly do the other side. I mean, it's hard to 100% make out, especially because I don't have the wide angle lens on, but I'm super pleased. Now the debate is, do I go 20s all round? That's for you to decide. I might actually put this one up soon, so I might put this up as the next video, a little quick one, just to get you guys' opinion on whether you think I should go for 20 mils all round instead of 15s at the front and get new wheel bolts. So what should I do? 15s at the front like I had, but just get new wheel bolts which are smaller so it tucks a little bit more at the front, or do I go girth all round? You decide. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. That has got to be perfect, I reckon. Just the arch, gap and everything, I think. A little drop. It's just going to make it epic from behind, I think. What do you think? I did say the next video on this, I will be finishing this off, but I've got work. So this is just the time I have at lunch. And so I've got to try and fit between that. I'm away this weekend. I'll put up a video about that as well. And so, yeah, I thought I'd kind of do a little bit of a video just because I'm impatient and I have to get those on. I just can't stop looking at it. It just looks, the fitment is just right. So yeah, I thought I'd do a little one now just to get the wheels on so we could see, because obviously then I need to make the decision, or you guys need to help me make the decision, whether we go for 15 mils at the front and whether we just grind them down, or whether we go for the 20s. I'll leave that one with you, and then on the next one, for the Audi, I will be completing all the stuff I mentioned in the last video here. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.